Yahawashi. And we're just gonna get started again. I'm gonna just do it all over. So, we just did a Spanish sermon, and these are the scriptures that I got, defining words. And I'm gonna start all over again. It's no biggie. It's no biggie. That's my job. First scripture, which is Matthew 24 and 14. So let's start all over again. Start all over. So you're already in the scripture, Matthew 24 and 14. So if you take a look at it and you read it, it's telling you about the world, right? So that world is going to get explained. And 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So let's get started. And it's okay to go back to the basics every now and then. I'm pretty comfortable just being in the basics. But I can also do the harder stuff, so let's make this easy for you. So that word is that word is supposed to be world, right? So the word represents the word world. But this one is the inhabited earth. The inhabited earth. And you can look up the scripture. You can look up the scripture. You can look up the Strong's, and it'll give you this word. So we're going to get some things straight with the so-called Christian community. Basically, you're not Christian. You're Israelites. That's my stand. I'm not here to say, you love Jesus. You can't love Jesus because you ain't black or you ain't Mexican. That's not my thing. What I am going to tell you is if you think you love somebody, you gotta prove it, right? Like if you, you celebrate the Passover, right? You celebrate the Passover. So there was a couple of chariots. Did you watch those videos I put up on the chariots? So they were over our house, and it made me feel fantastic. Because I know that even though on my YouTube channel I don't get a lot of views, the angels are watching. They're watching. They're going hard again. So let's continue to go hard. oikomen, the inhabited earth. What does that mean? So is this earth inhabited right now? Could it mean right now?
It could mean right now or before.
It's right. It could mean right now. It could mean when the earth started. It could mean when everything was created. Not when it was created, not in the beginning, because it's already inhabited. So this word for world, oikomen, was used in Matthew 24 and 14. States that this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached to all the world, and then the end will come. These are the words of Yahawashi. He's the one who said it. And it's important for a man to come to terms with his master. You know, that's when you improve. So let's improve a little. This definition means the inhabited earth, the portion of the earth inhabited by the Greeks, with a distinction from the lands of the barbarians. But it's all the Roman Empire, all the subjects of the empire. See, so now they're telling you about two empires, the Greek and the Roman. But it's all the inhabited. And then they say the inhabitants of the earth, they, the whole inhabited earth, the world, the universe, the world. So we're going to stop right there. We're going to go to a different scripture. And this one's going to be a little different. Now we're gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. That world is oikomen, which means the inhabited earth. For a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. Now, the important part about this word in this scripture is we have to go attack the whole world. This goes all over YouTube. I have a friend, brother. Or sister, I don't know if maybe your brother, maybe your sister, in India. And this brother is always commenting, and it makes me feel good that I'm able to reach someone from that far of a distance, thousands of miles away. So shalom to you, and to all the Israelites out there in the world. In what world? The world of cosmos. Well, actually, the world of what? Because you're living in it, but you are in this world. So now let's get to Matthew 18. Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offense come, or woe to that man by whom the offense comes. So now we got the little short answer. See, so you read the Bible and then you use the definitions. So you have to have the perfect understanding. If you're trying to play a song on your guitar, someone says, let's say you're playing Nirvana and someone said, is that Jimi Hendrix? Are you going to be like, yeah, or are you going to try to correct it? You're going to say like, that's a different style, right? Two different styles. Alright, so now let's get into it. The word cosmos means an apt and harmonious arrangement or constitution, order, government, which is an Israelite government, which goes so we're in the book of 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. But I would have ye know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, the head of a woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is Yahawah. So there's the order, don't get it twisted. That's the order. See, that's the order. So every word has a definition, every word has a meaning. So now we're going to get into that definition. So that we're trying to say it's that and harmonious arrangement, order. Now they have another definition, 1 Peter 3 and 3. It's under the same one. This one is, so this word is world right here. The next one it says cosmos, but it's adorning. Same strong. Now it has two different definitions. So 1 Peter 3 and 3 says, whose adorning let it not be that outward adorning, placing the hair and the wearing of gold or a putting on of apparel, but let it be hidden, let it be the hidden man of the heart, and that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of a meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of Yahawah of great price. So that's 1 Peter 3 and 3, adorning. Something that looks like distinguishable, like my phylacteries. That tells you, who I am and what I'm doing. So now we got to, so now there's three scriptures with the word world, but this time it means three different things. The first one, it means oikoumene, or inhabited earth, Matthew 24 and 14. Matthew 18 and 7 is cosmos, and that word is apt and harmonious order or government. Not a physical government. That same word, G28:8-9, cosmos, is used for adorning. It's 1 Peter 3 and 3. Cosmos, right? This was a good explanation. Matthew 13 and 38. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. So the field is the world, right? In the scriptures, when it says field, it's talking about the world. Like when it says I'm a weatherization tech, which is the construction. So now there's seed. What do you think? 38. So now it's good. So it's St. Matthew 13 and 39. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. That world is Aeon also in 39. So now we're going to get it. That's period of time. I can say something like, do you remember the eon of rock? And somebody would say, well, what are you talking about? The age of rock, right? Rock and roll, the age of crack and steel. But the scripture was Matthew 13 and 39. So Matthew 13 and 39. Aeon also. Now, there's those three words, aeon, meaning three different things. Okay, so now we're talking about what does the word world mean when it's used in the scripture. Well, the first word you find, you can look it up, like to the scriptures that they're located in, and the word, what they mean. And then you can put one and one together. You can look for scriptures, tie them in together. You know, tie them in together. So let's see. So this is Matthew 13, 38, and 39. The field is the world. The good seed are the children of the kingdom, but the tares are the children of the wicked one. So the children of the kingdom represent what? Israelites, right? Hebrew Israelites. So that's what we're talking about. The definition has places in the Bible, so that you can't say shit like, oh, John 3 and 16 means God loves the whole world. That word in John 3 and 16 is cosmos. See, I didn't use that one. I didn't use that scripture because there's other scriptures that have that word or words that have world in it. And I still got to get into the Hebrew. See, so right now we're talking about the Greek, which is the New Testament translation. 39. The enemy that sowed them is the devil. The harvest is the end of the world, and the reapers are the angels. So I'm trying to read, you know, and we're going to be given a specific, we already have the specific duty of being messengers, angels, because we're out here, and I was glad when you sent me that message. Are we going to camp today? I was excited. I was glad. And I told you, no, we're going to go tomorrow. And you see that, hear that bell? Those are the angels being happy. Yeah. That's what I want to hear from you. So help me make a video. Help me do this. Help me write a song for your house. Something like that lets me know that you're in this world. Not this world. That you're in the cosmos, not the oikomeni or the aeon. Because you could be lost in three different separate worlds. And I have another son at home, but for him it's just a matter of time. I'm going to bring him out here. And you know what I really want is I want all kinds of gangsters and dope dealers and gangbangers and murderers to come up here and say, you're a racist, this and that. I'll say, nah, I'm not, I'm just trying to help you. And then they'll be like, why would you want to help me? And I'll be like, oh, because this is why. Because you might be an Israelite. Because the Lord doesn't want doctors and fucking lawyers and judges, people that go home and relax. I go home and stress out. It's stressful. One of my fears is, am I doing work enough? Am I reaching these people? You can be assured that there's at least 300 cars passing by at every camp that we do. At least 300. If we counted them, it'd probably be more. And each one of those cars has eyes. And we're also in front of a neighborhood. There's a bunch of neighbors out here. So, I'm not out here yelling death to Whitey. Actually, Whitey, come on down. He might be an Israelite. Happy little son. Alright, okay. See, the enemy that sold them is the devil, right? How does the devil? Well, we know that Joe 9:24, it tells us, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? See, that's the guy we got to deal with. The devil's always covering stuff up. So if Yahawashi's picture were never to be touched, like it is in Russia, they have the dark image of the Lord, and they have the whitewashed image. Some countries propagate the whitewashed one. That's not even right. Because you put your mind to the task of thinking, who the fuck did this? And you can actually Google, who painted Jesus white? Do it. That there will give you an answer. Alright. So, St. Matthew 13:40. As therefore the tares are gathered and burnt in the fire, so shall it be in the end of this world. And that word for world is aeon. And that was in Matthew 13:39 and 40. So now we have several scriptures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 scriptures with the word world in it and definitions. For me, it's easy for me to explain things to you, but it's hard for you to understand them. And I really don't care what color your skin is. I don't give a fuck if you're John Shaft, come up here talking about some black ass America shit. I don't care. I'm colorblind. When I was a baby, I thought everybody was Mexican. I was like, are those black Mexicans now? Are those white Mexicans? Like, yeah. Right now we're around home base. Job 34 and 13. Who has given him charge over the earth, or who hath disposed the whole world? And that scripture, Job 34 and 13. 2 words. Perfect words. Let's see. 13, and there's 2 words for world. That is lots. Because that's a Z. It's a Z. That's the first letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Ah, and that's Ra, which is Rashiat, or first, or the head. Taza, cut off. And land, earth, the whole earth. And that's found in Job 34:13. Also in that same scripture. The word world. The ball. So that means world. So this means earth. And this means world. These 2 are in Hebrew. 3 are in Greek. So now what are we talking about? We're talking about different languages. We're talking about the Greek, which has 3 different worlds. 3 different words for world, which means that they have different definitions, and you must really explore those definitions when you're getting into the scriptures. If what you're doing is opening the book, reading one scripture, and then watching ESPN, you're doing it wrong. You don't even need ESPN. Because look how intense this is. So this tells me that, you Christians out there, and I'm talking to you Christians all over the world, you Christians out there don't even do the study that you have to do. There's a bunch of people in the world that are fighting a good fight. And those guys need this definition of the Bible. Because there's a lot of good people out here, and they deserve a chance. So, it's not my job, well, it is my job. It's my job to condemn people, and it's my job to help them out. So, that blood would be on my hands if I never said, I know you're a good person, and I know that you love God or something, but the reason why you love God is not because you're a Gentile, it's because you're an Israelite. See, so now we got the word earth and the word world. So the word world means world, right? And it has basically, it's like the planet, right? So the planet, the earth, and the world that lives inside the planet. So there's the 3 definitions. The definition of the Old Testament, Job 34 and 13, and there's more words in there that you can use. But these 3 right here, the Greek ones, are interchangeable, and at one point, this one, cosmos, becomes 2 definitions. So really, we got 4, 5, 6 definitions for the word world. So you got to be smart, man. You got to be on your, on your game. So they're all pretty intense. I was intense because I had to get into some explanations, some definitions, just to show you people out there that I'm not fucking Looney Tune. No, I'm not just fucking out here wasting my time. I could be at the beach right now. I could be at a restaurant right now, having something to eat. But instead, I'm right here where I need to be. The best place I could be is right here. You know, so I got the definition. You know, I got the scripture. We'll read it one more time. And well, I'm gonna get medicine. Number 34 and 13. Who hath given him a charge over the earth, or what disposed the whole earth? So it says all of it, right? Now we're gonna go to St. Jude. And 7 right there. This is the Gospel of Luke. St. Luke, I should say. 1 and 70. As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. And that is also Aeon. You know, so that's basically my lesson today. I hope it was edifying. Teach one, right? And this is what I almost said Prince Ariel, High Priest Ariel, well, he is a prince, started this. Well, he didn't start it, he carried it on. You know, but he's in the spirit world, and you know, we got a lot of work to do. So it's almost over, you know, this whole world is almost over. But what I want you to focus on is your salvation. You know, so with that, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahawashi, double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders. Peace, blessing, mercy, and salutation to all the brotherhood out there teaching the truth and sincerity. Shalom.